Today, I'm going to be showing you the best solo queue strategies for new players to get their dream ranks. These strategies only use kits that are available for purchase with bedcoins or robux, meaning that they're all obtainable for newer players. Alright, so the first kit that I'm going to be showing you is the Elder Tree kit. And yes, I will be showing you in a custom match because it is a lot easier to just showcase the strategies. So once you mine the ores, just buy a stone sword and 32 blocks. What we're going to do is we're just going to make our way to mid, and basically you can see these orbs over here. Everyone knows you just got to collect them and you gain HP. And the reason this kit is so overpowered is because you can basically get the health that armor gives you like so early into the game. While we're at it, we can collect some emeralds. In our early game, we basically already have leather armor, so we can actually invest in an iron sword instead of having to buy armor. We basically just get it for free. Now that we've collected a lot of orbs, we're already at 300 HP, which is basically the equivalent to diamond armor, and it's only 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. What I recommend doing with the Elder Tree kit is just going around collecting emeralds. Now that we have 7 emeralds, we're just gonna buy the crossbow. Okay, so now with my ult account, I'm gonna be doing an example real quick. So let's just make a platform here and then TP my ult. So basically I'm just gonna stand here, my ult account will hit me, and look how that literally makes no impact to us. Now when I hit my ult account off, look how much extra that does to them compared to when I do it. So cranking up is basically the #1 strategy when you're using the Elder Tree. Cranking up just means building up really fast, by the way. Anyways, as the Elder Tree, you can just do insane stalling like this and just keep spamming all over like this. And you can probably do some pretty good spawn kills just by building up everywhere. Now, as you know, you cannot actually buy armor with the Elder Tree. So as soon as you get around 30 emeralds, buy a diamond sword, and you also want to get a headhunter. So if you do have a lot of emeralds, I would try and go for the forest enchant. So we just got it. And the best maps for this kit are probably Sanctuary and Elderwoods because they do have the highest spawn rate. As you can see, there's literally like a ton of these. But anyways, if you're not on one of those maps, yeah, forest does come in very handy. Late game, however, you probably don't want to keep forest because execute or like static or fire crit strike is way better in that situation. Before I move on from the Elder Tree, you can actually use this kit in basically any lobby, whether it's gold, silver, platinum, diamond. Alright, so our next kit is the Triton kit. Now you may have seen me use this kit in my last strategies video, but I just wanted to use this again since this is a non-battle pass kit and you can obtain it with either Robux or bedcoins. So I think recently this kit did actually get nerfed, but the nerf is only like the damage. So the damage has been nerfed by about 5 or 6 HP taken. Fortunately, that is not what the strategy is about today. This is actually a bed breaking strategy. So as soon as we get 40 iron, what we're going to do is we're going to purchase our trident right here. And we're also going to wait to buy 1 stack or 2 stacks of blocks, depending on if our teammates are going to bridge to mid or not. Okay, so now that we're at middle, what we're going to do is we're just going to attach our trident up here. And sometimes you do go down like that, so probably don't attach it to this bit, rather attach it to like the top of it or something. Now that we used our movement to our advantage, what we're going to do is place a few blocks here, and if they are leaving their base, you want to come up to this tree right here, and you can actually climb up it like that. Now you're just going to try and play the game of juking them out, so we can trident up here, and we can probably bypass the bed. So yeah, basically this key to this kit is just being fast and being able to juke or trick people with your movement. So if you do get a bit of iron, you can probably come around here, especially on the sand map. It's pretty OP for stalling. You can just sit back here. If you want to get away easily, just come up here and build like that. And they're just going to have to chase you around their entire base. Well, you can just be doing stuff like this. Like, what are they supposed to do? I just no-clip through a wall on this map, so you can just come over here, take the iron, and just come over to the other side of the map. And then if you do want to get a bed a little bit easier, and yeah, of course you can do your shopping from behind here. So if they do have a defense or something. Obviously this isn't a real game, but yeah, it's pretty easy to do that even in a real game. Yeah, but you can very easily just do what I did in a real match. And for this kit, I do recommend you use it in lobbies from silver to even gold 4. Okay, now let's move on to the next kit. Alright, so the next Robux / bedcoins kit that I'm going to be using is actually the Lumen kit. Now as you can see, we do have this sort of progress bar at the bottom, and that won't do anything until we actually get our sword. So early game, we're actually just going to get 2 stacks of blocks and instantly push up to mid. So as you can see, there's roughly 8 seconds left on the timer. So we're just going to make our way all the way to the back of here and just hope that nobody chases us down. We're just going to try and get all of the emeralds here. And if we can't, just make sure to play really defensive because we do not want to lose any of our emeralds. Alright, now that we got 3 emeralds, we're just going to recall. Then we're just going to P-chest that. And once our team comes back, we're just going to split. And what we're going to do is we're going to buy a stone sword because we do need to upgrade our sword to an iron sword before we can actually get the lumen. So basically our tactic during the early game is just to play it really defensive and not really engage in any fighting at all. Now the lumen sword does actually cost 4 emeralds. So we're just going to want to get 1 more emerald after those 3 that we got earlier. Now that we bought the iron sword, we can actually see here that instead of the diamond sword, the light sword popped up. So what we can do is buy this for 4 emeralds. But before we go rushing out and fighting everyone, we do want to remember that we do lose our light sword if we die. So I am going to buy iron armor and a lot of blocks just in case we need to escape from any situation. Okay, so now you'll notice that the guardians are actually about to spawn in. Now this is our peak time to actually load up our light sword. Every single time I hit the guardian, our progress does go up. Now you don't want to hit it with your sword like usual, as if you're killing it like that. What you do want to do is you just want to load it up like so, and send a big old light beam to them. Now if your teammates are just killing them, you want to make sure to tell them to let them load up your lumen sword. And as you can see, I just unlocked my ability without even hitting a player once. And remember, this technique to load up your bar actually works on any entity with HP. So that could be a player, a marina, or even those guardians. It even works on the Titan. I mean, hopefully you'd have your lumen sword before that spawns. Now the aim system is kind of weird to get used to, so we do want to aim a little bit lower to the player, like that. And it does shred at an insane amount. This kit is not really like a jogging kit, but it's more of a stalling shred kit. So you can just sit up here, and you can sort of spam them. This kit mostly works in around gold 2 to platinum 1, and the best maps for this is Elderwoods, or any other map where the emeralds are not at mid where everyone else is. As you can see, the emeralds are like separated from the diamonds and any other fighting zones. So that makes it a lot easier to collect up emeralds so that we can buy our lumen sword. Alright, so our next kit is the Lila kit. It's kind of similar to the strategy of the lumen. I want to include this one because the damage it does with a crossbow or a headhunter is actually crazy. And there's a little strategy called infinite decay that not many people know about, which can basically just one tap anyone. Just like the lumen, what we do is just collect the emeralds at mid. And for this kit, any map that's quite open or doesn't have much hiding spots, but also has the emeralds completely separate to the diamonds, is pretty good for this kit. So once we get back to base, we're just going to P-chest our emeralds, and we're just going to buy a bow. And basically, we'll just use this if we ever get chased down, or we have to fight someone. It's sort of just like having Caitlyn. It's a little bit more overpowered in terms of damage, or base damage as you call it with Caitlyn. Alright, so now that we've collected enough emeralds, we're just going to buy an armor, crossbow, some arrows. Of course, we do want to get a sword. Now, I'd only recommend using this kit if you do have good aim. If you don't have good aim, there's really not much point in using this kit. So what we can do if they're hiding behind blocks is we can just spam a bunch of arrows. If they do peek for 1 second, all we need to do is just shoot them once, and then it's basically over for them. Like, look at this decay damage. Like, I'm not even actually hitting. This is all just through the flowers. Like, 15 decay damage. And yeah, you can just imagine how OP this kit is with enchants. If they're not actually peeking, you can just spam arrows. So yeah, just keep spamming. And if you do get a chance, then it's just basically over. Like, just look at that. Like, what? Nah. They just get shredded. I only hit 2 shots on them, by the way. Now, I would not recommend using this kit in low rank lobbies, because it is a lot harder for your teammates to work with you to get splits, emeralds, or actually get any diamonds. So I would recommend this from gold 3 lobbies to anything around diamond rank. By the way, this kit isn't even a battle pass kit. You can literally purchase it right now with either bed coins or Robux. So our next kit is actually the Marina kit. And this is debatably one of the most hated kits in the entire game. But if you want to be that guy that uses Marina, I'm going to give you the strategy to abuse it. So there's one of 2 strategies that we can use with this kit. The first one is actually to bed defend. But if you don't want to do that, you can actually either sit at the far diamond generator, or you can sit at mid. So you actually start the game with 1 marina jelly, but as time goes on, you actually do gain marinas. So at 1 minute, we already have 3 jellyfish. Now, if we do want to save up our emeralds, we can put our marinas at mid here. Or if we want to get a lot of upgrades, we can put our marinas at the other team's generator. But for this situation, I'm going to place my marinas at middle. You can put it in the corners here, or on walls, and you can just defend your marina like that. And you can basically just have a whole network of annoying marinas sitting at mid. So if anyone comes near mid, you can just zap them to death. So if anyone even remotely tries to come into middle to collect emeralds, all we need to do is that, and they're just basically dead. Like, what can you do? So basically, now that we just own the entire of middle, we can literally just get all the emeralds. Now if we decide that we're done ruining everyone else's day, we can just come over here and pick up all of the jellyfish, take them all right back home. You can get all of the emeralds from mid simply by hogging up the entire middle with your jellyfish. And now that we've got all the loot we need, we can just defend our bed with ease like this. So just assume this is stone, because I can't really be bothered making a whole bed defense. But yeah, as you know, if anyone even tries to break the bed, just look at that. I just had to hit them once with my sword. Like, what can you do? Anyways, this kit is the most annoying thing in the whole entire world. It also lags out the game. But yeah, it is OP, so I'm going to leak the strategy to you guys. But in my opinion, this kit should get a fat nerf. Yeah, there is not really any best map for this kit, and you can probably use it in any lobby. It is actually not that bad if you just want to hard bed defend the whole round. If you're versing like diamond lobbies, you can very easily queue quad queuers on your team and like beat full squads that are diamond rank. So if you did enjoy this video or want to see more solo queue strategies, make sure to like and subscribe and comment what your favorite strategy is, or if you have any questions about solo queuing.